Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the 9 p.m. live English news edition. Here are the top stories. Inauguration of a center for young people in Holholm. Several European Union countries are introducing a new restriction to curb contagion. Hello, welcome to our newsroom for having the news in details. As an extension of the activities to provide social support and assistance to vulnerable groups in the society, the State Secretary for Youth and Sport, Mr. Hassan Mohammed Kamil, and the Acting Minister of Social Affairs and Solidarity visited the Thai region to keep abreast of the implementation to the National Family Solidarity Program. As part of the efforts of Djibouti's mayor office to preserve the cleanliness and environmental protection of the capital, officials of the office launched today, Monday morning, a major operation to recover old and unused vehicles that have been left on the main roads and arteries of the capital. This second such operation also included fines for local shopkeepers who pollute the main road arteries, and if the offense is repeated, they will be liable to a prison sentence. In other contexts, livestock that distorted to a vision of the capital was confiscated. The mayor of Djibouti, Mrs. Fatima Awal Usman, urged all residents to show a spirit of citizenship and extreme vigilance for their livestock. Now, the prefect of the region of Al Sabih, Mr. Musa Al Migani, took part in the official inauguration of a multi-sport field for children and teenagers in Holholm. The prefect of Al Sabih region, Musa Al Migani, the UNICEF representative in Djibouti, Mrs. Melva Johnson, and the representative of the humanitarian organization, Lutheran World Federation, better known by its acronym LWF, Fred Antonio, jointly inaugurated an outdoor playground in the Holhol refugee camp on a Sunday morning. Upon their arrival at the site, the distinguished visitors were warmly welcomed with folk songs and dances by the refugee community, and above all by the many young boys and girls who were very enthusiastic about the official opening of this multi-sport field. In their honor, the latter presented songs to the glory of the Republic of Djibouti, described as a blessed and welcoming nation. The construction of the playground was funded by the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. Their construction was carried out by the organization LWF, knowing that this camp is home to some 4,684 refugees, the vast majority of whom are of Somali origin. He promised to donate a large batch of books soon for the center, which should not only be a place of entertainment. In their turn, the young refugees' voices thanked the members of the organization who have contributed in one way or another to the realization of this multi-sport field for children and teenagers in Holhol. They asked the representative of the humanitarian organization for the provision of a giant flat screen and other electronic accessories to enable them to follow international sport event live.
The money for this center was donated by a British couple, Mr. and Mrs. Borland, and I would really like to see their names added to the plan. It is very important that children have spaces to play. We can't say that children have a right to play, but we don't give them the space.
The inauguration ceremony, the prefect of the region first thanked refugees for their fraternal and warm welcome. He urged many young people present to ensure the preservation of the site. The grounds should not only be a place of entertainment, but also a place of learning. For this, it is important to set up a library wing, he emphasized in his intervention. Now in the north, as part of the animation activities of the Summer Music and Song Festival organized by national artistic groups, the festival activities continue in the municipalities of the capital and the interior regions. In this context, the Obak region witnessed a music festival rich in traditional song in local languages organized by the State Secretary for Youth and Sport in cooperation with the Ministry of Women and Family, the Ministry of Budget and the Interior, the Mayor of Djibouti, and the radio television. The event included traditional folk dances by Djiboutian artists before a large audience. Now, into the international news, several Spanish regions have begun to implement a series of measures to slow down COVID-19 propagation on their territories. More details in this video.
Spanish regions have begun to implement a series of measures to slow down COVID-19 propagation on their territories. At present, Spain has one of the highest infection rates in Europe, with 116 new infections per 100,000 people, compared with 41 in France and 19 in the United Kingdom. New measures introduced throughout the country include the closure of nightclubs and the closing of bars and restaurants at 1 a.m. Smoking is also banned in public places where distancing is not possible.
This is the mission that marks the resumption of rescue missions for migrants in the Mediterranean by NGOs after several weeks of interruption. The details with Dina Musa.
This is the mission that marks the resumption of rescue missions for migrants in the Mediterranean by NGOs after several weeks of interruption. The ship set up by Médecins Sans Frontières and the German NGO Sea-Watch left the port of Borania near Valencia, Spain on Saturday. The mission was described as essential by NGOs because in July no ship had operated in the Mediterranean, while boats fleeing Libya and Tunisia are multiplying. A number of NGO lifeboats have been immobilized for technical reasons, so there are currently no other search and rescue boats in the central Mediterranean, said Hannah Wallace-Bowman, MSF Communications Officer.
This is it for this edition of 9 p.m. Thank you for watching us and have a wonderful evening.